Hey, what's up guys? Nixby1HD here and welcome back to another video on the channel, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. And in today's episode is episode 1 of our F1 2013 Force India career mode. And in today's episode we have got the opening race of the season around the Australian Grand Prix around Albert Park. So before we get into our first qualifying session on F1 2013, make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you are excited for this series. Make sure you subscribe for more, and let's get into our first qualifying session here around Albert Park. Okay, qualifying day here for the Australian Grand Prix. Right, right, okay, qualifying does come to a close, and it is Lewis Hamilton that does take pole position for Mercedes. Of course, this was Lewis Hamilton's debut season with the Mercedes team, with Fernando Alonso taking P2 and Sebastian Vettel taking P3, with Mark Webber in his home Grand Prix starting in 4th, with Felipe Massa in 5th, Nico Rosberg in 6th, Kimi Raikkonen in 7th, Jenson Button in 8th, Sergio Perez in 9th, and Romain Grosjean rounding out the top 10. So let's get into race day here for the Australian Grand Prix. Right, okay, taking a look at the race strategy for the race this afternoon here in Albert Park. So we're going to be starting on the option tyres, pitting lap 6 for a set of the prime tyres, and then pitting again lap 17 for another set of the prime tyres. So Let's get into our first race of the season here around the Australian Grand Prix. Right, okay, here we are. Right, okay, here we are, ready for our first race on F1 2013 here in the Force India. Lights out, away we go. 29 laps ahead of us here for the Australian Grand Prix. Oh gosh. Do get a warning there. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, try and see if we can get past. Teammate Paul di Resta as Romain Grosjean in the Lotus going a bit wide there. We're going for it. Oh gosh. Absolutely just going for it there. Bit of wheel banging again. Oh, come on. There we go. I mean it hasn't been the cleanest, hasn't been the prettiest opening lap, but we're in P11, so yeah, hopefully we can actually get a points finish. Oh. Copy. We're going to drain the cars. I mean, if we can finish in the points on our debut race with the team, that would be amazing. So the team wanted us to finish 15th or above in the race. Oh my gosh. Round we go. Of course, 2013 was actually of course, that was the year Sebastian Vettel claimed his fourth and final world championship in a row, and of course, this was actually Mark Webber's final season in F1 before he retired. So lap 6, we are going to be making our first pit stop. Okay, so we're on to the penultimate lap before we dive into the pits. Yeah, copy. Break. Go. Okay, so we are going to be diving in to the pits at the end of this lap.
Be aware, we think the car behind is trying to save fuel.
Definitely feel these tyres starting to go. Brake. Yep, copy. Okay, break. Round we go. Okay, into the pits we go. Hopefully we can get a nice, clean and tidy pit stop. Okay, let's go. 3.1 seconds, not too bad. Okay, where are we going to re-emerge? Oh. So we got
Roughly where we expected to be. If we pick up another place, we'll be right on target.
okay, so we do get past. So we do get past the Maldonado, which is good.
Your brakes are in the optimum temperature zone.
Whoa.
You've picked up some marbles. Expect reduced grip until you can wear them off. Stay on the racing line.
What are you... What is he doing? Well, actually, should I be surprised it's past the Maldonado at the end of the day?
You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
Okay. Okay, round we go. So we've got Felipe Massa.
Is trying to save fuel.
Lewis Hamilton does set the fastest lap.
You're doing well. It's coming together for us. We're 4 places up on our predictions. At the moment, the gap between you and the car behind is 3 seconds. We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap. Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds.
Okay, so Sebastian Vettel currently 2 seconds up the road. Whoa. I could be I am actually tempted to come in one lap earlier. So I'm thinking we potentially box at the end of lap 16 and but okay, round we go.
The guys are rather numbers. Grosjean will be pitting within the next 3 laps.
Man.
The car behind is a second down on you. 1 second. The pit crew are ready for you at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Copy. So we are going to box at the end of this lap.
You have a 1 second lead over the car behind. Be aware.
So we got Roman Grosjean in the Lotus. All over the back of us. Of course, he is going to be our teammate. Yeah, copy. He is going to be our teammate in our F1 2014 Lotus career mode. Come on. Whoa. Are we going to be close enough? Oh, we've gone for it.
That's 8 places up from our race prediction. Great job. Keep it up.
Okay, into the pits we go. Hopefully a nice, clean and tidy stop. In the Force India pit crew, let's go. 3.2 second stop, and we got the jump on Grosjean, which is even better.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
Okay.
You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
Yep, copy. So hopefully, if all goes well, we should hopefully finish in the points, which will be amazing. Okay, so we're going to use some of the Kerrs.
You've got a small lead over Grosjean. Push harder.
Okay, so our teammate Paul di Resta is in the pits.
You've taken 11th.
so we have got more cars diving in to the pits.
Our data's showing that the car ahead's likely to be running in fuel conservation mode. His times will be slightly slower than normal.
Okay, so we're going to go up into P8.
Due to pit soon, probably within the next couple of laps.
So Hulkenberg, he will be.
You're on a slower tyre, but you're maintaining the gap to the car ahead, so we're very happy. This is good. The car behind
So yeah, in case you guys don't know, Force India, they are now known as Aston Martin in Formula One now. So yeah. Oh gosh. Mark Webber currently leading his home Grand Prix. Okay.
The car behind is a second down on you. 1 second.
And of course, they were known, Force India, they were known as the Jordan team. And then, of course, back in the day, and then, of course, they were known as Midland, Spiker at one point. so, and then, of course, they did get into financial trouble, and then, of course, that's when billionaire Lawrence Stroll bought out the Force India team, and that's when they became Racing Point in 2019, and then of course 2021 they were rebranded as Aston Martin as the name we know them today. Yeah, if we can take 8th place or maybe a couple more positions higher, that will be amazing on our debut race, considering we qualified in last place. Bit of contact with Grosjean.
Standard reds. Car behind is running standard reds.
1 second ahead of the Mercedes of Nico Rosberg. Break. Okay, there is Nico Hulkenberg in the Sauber. Of course, the team he's now racing for now at the moment.
Second lead over the car behind. Be aware. You're faster than the car ahead in sector 3. Try to pass him. We believe the car ahead is running standard revs. Standard revs.
Break. Okay, so we have got more cars diving in to the pits. Okay, so that is one of the caterers moving out of the way. Whoa. Okay, so so we got Charles Pick in the other Caterham. He's going to move out the way. Oh, come on.
Your engines at optimal temperature. Don't worry if the car behind tries to overtake you. He has a time penalty.
Okay, Roman Grosjean has got a time penalty. That's very, very handy.
Watch out for the car behind. He's only 2 seconds down on you. He might try and overtake if you make a mistake.
Okay, round we go. But it does look like P8 is going to be where we are going to be finishing on our debut race with the with the Force India team. Oh no. No. Oh, come on. Okay, round we go. Break. Oh, come on. Okay, final lap of the Australian Grand Prix. Let's just bring the car home. Whoa. Okay, come on. A little bit of contact there with Rosberg, but we have managed to keep the position for now. As Kimi Raikkonen, he will win the opening race of the F1 2013 Force India Career Mode. Kimi Raikkonen will win the opening race of the season. As we are going to come through from last place on the grid, and as it stands, it is going to be P8, unless Rosberg is going to make a late move. Damn it. Okay, try again. Okay. The tyres are absolutely gone, but we should hold on here. Okay. Rounding the final corner. It's going to be points on debut. It is going to be P8. So there we go then. Taking a look at our race results. Kimi Raikkonen does win the opening race of the season for Lotus, with Lewis Hamilton on his Mercedes debut picking up P2, with Fernando Alonso finishing in P3. Mark Webber finishing in 4th ahead of his Red Bull teammate Sebastian Vettel in 5th. Jenson Button finishing in 6th. Nico Hulkenberg finishing in 7th. And Nico Rosberg did finish in 8th place. He did just beat us right up to the line. We come through for 9th place with our teammate Paul di Resta rounding out the points finishers. So, taking a look at the Drivers' Championship standings after the opening race of the season, Kimi Raikkonen does lead the championship with a 7-point lead over Lewis Hamilton in P2. Fernando Alonso in 3rd. Mark Webber in 4th, 2 points ahead of his Red Bull teammate Sebastian Vettel in 5th. Jenson Button in 6th. Nico Hulkenberg in 7th. Nico Rosberg in 8th place. We're currently in 9th ahead of our Force India teammate Paul di Resta in 10th place. Right, okay, having a look at the constructors' standings. It is Lotus leading the way with Mercedes in P2, Red Bull in P3, Ferrari in 4th, McLaren in 5th, Sauber in 6th, Force India in 7th, and so ourselves in 7th place, and it's just Williams, Toro Rosso, Marussia, Caterham all yet to score points this season. But that is going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have, make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe for more, and I will see you guys for some more sim racing content very soon.